Two federal judges have ruled to reinstate nearly 25,000 federal employees and have ordered the government to cease all further dismissals. Hi, I'm Cam with CPTV News. We're going to tell you about that. Plus, on Saturday, the Bulldogs travel to the Michigan City Regional Championship for a rematch with Portage and a shot at back-to-back regional championships. Here's what's up in news. Two U.S. judges have ordered several federal government agencies to reinstate the jobs of probationary employees fired en masse by the Trump administration last month. This order applies to thousands of probationary workers who were fired at a range of departments, including Defense, Energy, Treasury, and Veterans Affairs. The Department of Justice says the firings were done based on the guidance from the Office of Personnel Management. As the Trump administration's tariffs start to take effect, many Americans are starting to feel the effects. While the U.S. implemented new tariffs and other countries retaliated with tariffs of their own, the Dow Jones saw its biggest fall in 2 years. Further, the S&P 500 and NASDAQ both hit 6-month lows last week.
Not at all. I've been in the investment business for 35 years, and I can tell you that corrections are healthy, they're normal. What's not healthy is straight up, that you get these euphoric markets. That's how you get a financial crisis.
Chinese stocks have conversely been holding steady. The National Endowment for the Arts, or NEA, is canceling its Challenge America program for the fiscal year 2026. Challenge America is an NEA program that donates funds to underserved groups based on geography, ethnicity, economic status, and/or disability. The program announced its cancellation shortly following President Trump's January 20th executive order ending, quote, radical and wasteful government diversity, equity, inclusion, and accessibility programs, end quote. The NEA will continue to award grants for 2025, and they encourage those in need to apply before the July deadline.
Hi, I'm Amia with CPTV News. As the April 5th ban extension deadline approaches, the future of TikTok in the US remains uncertain. The popular video sharing app faces another potential nationwide ban unless its Chinese parent company, ByteDance, sells to a US buyer. President Donald Trump previously extended the deadline by 75 days, moving the potential ban date to April 5th, but ByteDance has yet to sell. Discussions are reportedly underway with several potential buyers, including high-profile investors and tech figures. If a sale is not finalized by the deadline, Attorney General Pam Bondi is set to consider enforcement of the ban on the social media company when the deadline is reached. A Milwaukee, Wisconsin 4-year-old boy named Desrell Lowry called 911 on his own mother, LaKadra Lowry, for eating his ice cream. Officers of the Mount Pleasant Police Department were dispatched to the boy's home after receiving a call from him telling the officers to, quote, come get my mommy, end quote.
What's the address of the emergency?
My mommy is being bad.
After confirming the situation was nothing more than what was reported, the officers convinced the boy to drop charges on his mother's theft. The boy admitted he didn't want his mother in jail and he only wanted his ice cream. Much to Desrell's delight, the officers returned to his home the next day with 2 cups of ice cream. The annual Crown Point St. Patrick's Day Parade took place downtown Monday night. The Crown Point Square was flooded with a large crowd as the parade was set to begin. Parade goers packed the streets and enjoyed each other's company while waiting for the events to commence. The nighttime lighted parade was filled with illuminated floats, while many Irish festivities began mid-afternoon around the square with food and retail vendors. Musical entertainment was provided by Character Fly as onlookers watched from Main Street.
What brings me here, I'm gonna be honest with you. Well, for one, I had to work it today. And for 2, secondary reasons why. I mean, I'm front row and center to watch the parade, and I'm protecting and serving everybody. So to watch the parade and protect and serve, can't get any better than that, guys.
Here's what's up in sports. On Saturday night, the Crown Point Bulldogs faced the Portage Indians in the regional championship with a chance to revenge their 64-40 regular season loss to the Indians in early February and win back-to-back regional championships. A great game from start to finish, the Dogs went into the locker room at half up 6. But the Indians seemed to always have an answer for CP's Dikembe Shaw's 27 points and Kingston Rhodes' 20 points and 6 steals. Trailing by 2 with less than 40 seconds to go, Rhodes gets a steal and Dikembe Shaw forces his way to the line to force overtime. In overtime, the Dogs found a way to break the 1-3-1 zone of the Indians' defense to force Portage into foul trouble and eventually pull away with a 68-62 overtime win, making the Dogs back-to-back regional champs.
Yeah, I mean, there's no reason to shot from pressure, in my opinion. Pressure, it only makes diamonds, so you go be bright.
It was just special and getting somebody to the middle, you know, because they were chopping every time we'd get the first pass, so we just had to get somebody middle and we'd get a baseline to a lib, and it worked every time.
Before we go, here's a quick look at our CPNWI weather forecast. On Saturday, we'll see mostly sunny skies with a high near 43 and wind gusts as high as 15 miles per hour. On Sunday, the forecast is called for a 90% chance of rain throughout the day and a high near 54 degrees. And on Monday, there will be a chance of rain-snow showers before 1 p.m., then mostly sunny with a high near 46.
Remember, for the latest in CP and NWI news, check in with CPTV News either on our Dog Radio app, crowntownmedia.com, here on Snapchat at CPTV_QuickCUT, or on X at CrownTmedia. See you next time.